Hi, my name is Aditya. I am the CEO of Automaski, and today we are going to be talking about multiverse. But before that, a little bit about Automaski. We've been working on complexity theory since late 80s. We solved P is equal to NP in early 90s. We got into quantum physics in mid 90s, and within a few years realized this universe is a simulation, and that too a linear order simulation. And that implementing physics won't require of the order of 2 to the power 3 n complexity, but rather of the order of n complexity, which basically means linear complexity. We had developed our rudimentary quantum computer a few years later, but only in 2014, when there were massive publications, we figured out which gates to implement and what algorithms to benchmark and test with. Hence, we implicitly achieved quantum supremacy in early 2015 by virtue of having created the most powerful quantum computer in the world with a billion qubits and infinite precision. 2 years back, we simulated quantum gravity with a billion qubits. 6 months back, we publicly launched our RSA 2048 cracking service, available for anyone who cares to pay money and use it. Till then, it was available only to Department of Defenses and agencies around the world behind closed doors. And today, we are working on our quantum gravity computer based on causaloid formalism. Again, if you think of it, the core quantum gravity computer at Automaski has been ready for years now. We've been playing with it and trying incremental changes, just that we don't know how to make use of it because there is nothing published or available out there which shows how something like a quantum gravity computer can be used to solve real world problems. A small piece of advisory: please proceed with caution. If this presentation goes against your belief system, then please ignore this presentation, stop the video, and focus on things you are passionate about. If you are respectful and polite, I would love to answer any questions you might have or listen to your thoughts. Feel free to email info@automaski.com. Now, there have been a couple of movies of late which have talked about multiverses, traveling between multiverses, parallel universes. One such was from Marvel Studios called the Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and the other one, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now, what is a multiverse? Um, there is no accurate definition. There are multiple ways people describe what they mean by a multiverse. And if you ask, depending on who you ask, you will get a different description. So here are four descriptions. A multiverse is a term that scientists use to describe the idea that beyond the observable universe, other universes might exist as well. The second way to describe is that our universe, with all its hundreds of billions of galaxies and almost countless stars, spanning tens of billions of light years, may not be the only one. Instead, there might be an entirely different universe, distantly separated from ours, and many like it. The third way to describe it is that the multiverse is a hypothetical group of multiple universes. Together, these universes comprise of all the combinations of everything that exists, the entirety of space, time, matter, energy, information, physical laws, and constants that describe them. Which means that, you know, all our space, time, matter, energy, physical laws, and constants will be varying in all these universes, and collectively they will be exhaustive of all those combinations. Now, the fourth way to describe is as originated by the physicist Hugh Everett in 1957. This is called the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. It is a theory that mathematically describes how matter behaves, which is basically quantum physics, right? How matter behaves. This interpretation predicts the presence of branching timelines or alternate realities in which our decisions play out differently, sometimes producing widely different results. This theory envisions our universe as just one of the numerous parallel worlds that branch off from each other nanosecond by nanosecond without intersecting or communicating. When we talk of, when in this presentation we talk of multiverses, we will go with the original meaning as mentioned in point 4 by the originator of the term, Hugh Everett. Now, if I get what is being said, it is basically that the universe ticks in terms of Planck's time ticks, right? 10 to the power minus 43 seconds, or somewhere around that range, right? So what you're telling me is at every 10 to the power minus 43 seconds, The universe is branching off into at least 10 to the power 150 or 10 to the power 1000 universes. And this happens every 10 to the power minus 43 seconds. How many universes are we talking about when we talk about multiverses? Now, this clearly, is at least doesn't make sense to me. Now, there has been a discussion that is there a way to prove that multiverse exist? No, because by definition of the multiverses, the four definitions we saw, these universes are completely independent from us in every way. And by definition, they can exist only billions of trillions of light years away from us. Even if they exist, those universes are separated from ours, unreachable, undetectable, impossible to access by any direct measurement. Some scientists argue, at least so far. I mean, which then they try to imply that maybe it is possible to do so in the future. But I don't think it is going to be that way. And that makes us wonder if a multiverse can ever be verified scientifically. It is not even an empirically testable theory. But then, some scientists have argued that just because some cellular species, biological species on the planet Earth cannot test a theory does not, restrict the universe in any way, right? But branching off in 10 to the power 1000 universes every Planck's time is also not a very plausible theory to propose, right? Now, see this quantum circuit. The universe behaves according to quantum physics. At least that part is commonly accepted between Atomasky and the rest of the world. Even though Atomasky has better models of the universe and physics, but that said, at least we all agree that the universe executes based on quantum physics or quantum circuits, which is a kind of quantum physics. Now, isn't this the execution mechanism of the universe? Are we not agreeing to this? Now you are trying to tell me that your 433 qubit quantum computer went into 202 to the power 433 multiverses to compute the answer and then merge our universe with the correct with the universe with the correct answer. So it merged our universe with the universe with the correct answer. You want to tell me this universe is spawning gazillions of multiverses every Planck's time? Do you even know what you are saying? Do you even think before you say anything? The irony of science today is that people, when they propose theories, instead of saying my theory only captures a part of reality at best, and hence is just partially valid and is the best we can do for the time being, because that is as much as we know, people try to assert that their theories are so good that it is the absolute total truth, and their theory is the ultimate definition of the universe and everything in it, while clearly, you know, the thing that is powering their theories is basically marketing budgets and you know, you know, uh, people with similar interests. It is not that theories are any better at predicting the universe. Now, back to the same slide again, which we showed you earlier. Uh, if we define that there could be other universes, yeah, one and two are possible. Basically, there could be, just like you have land on both sides of the river or the ocean. Yes, there could be multiple universes separated from ours. We That seems plausible. One and two seem possible. Three and four are nonsensical and outright rubbish, and which is besides the point that there is no way of proving the multiverse theory, or any of this one to four. Now, congratulations. Nonsense only goes so far. If you believe in nonsense, you will have no ability to see the truth. Though you might argue that ignorance is bliss. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is a truth, nothing more. Thank you and hope you have a nice day.